A beautifully cooked bowl of pho, or ramen, or a 30-course, meal at El Bulli in Spain. I mean, they both fundamentally are the same thing as long as there is craftsmanship involved. My name is Doug Flicker. I'm the chef owner of Piccolo restaurant in Minneapolis. Piccolo, we focus on details and basically working on the craft of cooking, reinventing it in our style and our way. The steps are multiple. The chances of making mistakes or doing things incorrectly along that way are huge. So everything is about kind of damage control in a certain way, about doing things right from the beginning all the way through and to the end. There's something in something that is well crafted that you can't necessarily put your finger on. When you look at something, when you see something without touching it, it can be a picture. And somehow you can understand some of the craftsmanship that surrounds that. The nuances when you eat something that is cooked well, you can tell. I find it fascinating, the thought process of where ideas come from. Why does one have an idea now and not 3 months ago? When I look back on menus that I wrote, be it the last menu or 5 years ago, and I look at it and why didn't I think of this then? When you talk about inspiration, or I was at Coastal Seafoods picking up my fish order, and they're getting my fish, and I'm looking through the case, and I'm looking, and they've got this bluefin herring that is a local product, Lake Superior, gorgeous fish. And I'm like, it's time to start thinking about menu change. Maybe we'll do that. And looking through their dry goods, and they've got some Asian stuff, United Noodles right around the corner, and they've got eel sauce. And A, B came together. So for the new menu, and the dish I'm going to do today is kind of a unagi style inspired dish. All right, so the dish that we're going to do today is bluefin herring with eel sauce, soybean puree, baby fennel, and crispy soybeans. First thing we're going to do is trim them so that they are approximately the same size. We're going to take the two fillets. We've got some rice here that's been mixed with a little togarashi with this Japanese 7 spice. We are going to take a little bit of meat glue, and we're going to tap that both sides. So meat glue is an enzyme that basically will bind two pieces of protein together. So obviously for the home cook, meat glue is available on Amazon. So then we're going to line it up on top. I'm going to take the fillet, put it on top there, make one fold it over on that side, pull back a little bit, rotate. We've got a little fish package. So from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in a plastic bag, put it in the vacuum packer, seal it and compress it. For the home cook at this point, you could refrigerate this, let it set up a little bit, and then just do the same thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to put mine in a water bath. You could do yours on top of the stove in a little pot of water, very, very low temperature. We've got our fish that's been pre-cooked. I'm going to take it out of the bag, move it from the plastic, and we're just going to kind of square it off. So then you can see 2 fillets, a little line of the seasoned rice. So at this point, what we want to do is we've got our homemade eel sauce, which is a reduction of soy sauce, mirin, and sugar, and then any sort of trim that came off the tails. Pop this in the oven. Some of the other accompaniments, we've got soybean puree. Started out with dried soybeans, soaked overnight, cooked, pureed with a little bit of mirin, sugar, and lemon juice. That's what we have here. We have a baby fennel bulb, blanched, sliced. We're going to pick it up in a little bit of vegetable stock and olive oil. Before we pureed all the soybeans, we fried a couple of them up for extra texture. All right, so we have our beautiful fish. We're just gonna hit it one more time. Take our soybean puree, nice stir. Dollop in a swoosh. Paint on a little bit of the eel sauce. And we'll put a couple of the crispy soybeans on top of that. Baby fennel. We've got a little bit of fennel puree. Then we've got a little celery. It's a nice little earth tone. And some baby sorrel for a little bit of tang. There you have it. Bluefin herring, eel sauce, baby fennel, and soybean puree.